Hey guys, today I'm talking about the newly released Momcozy M1. I'm gonna talk assembly, give my review, and also give you a few tips. First of all, look how pretty this is. And I mean, it's a little bit prettier just in design than the Momcozy S12 because it doesn't have this big motor on top. It's much more similar in look to the very expensive LV and Willow, which I think is what initially is attracting a lot of people to it. Another thing that is really awesome about it is it has a digital screen, so you're not gonna have to like keep track of yourself how long you've been pumping. It is rather small and compact. Let me show you how it looks in a bra. Okay, here it is on, and here's one off. So it is noticeable, but if you're wearing like a really baggy shirt or have a jacket or something on, or maybe just like a big sweater, you totally could get away with pumping and not anybody noticing. Let's check this out. Okay, here it is on massage mode. This is expression mode. And this is combination mode. So it is very quiet for a pump for sure. If you're in a completely silent room, will people hear it? Yes, probably, but if there's any sort of noise going on in the room or people just aren't very close to you, you can totally get away with pumping and people not hearing. Now, from my experience wearing the pump while pumping, I can totally move around the house, be bending down slightly to get things, be moving my arms all around. I wouldn't like totally bend down to like empty the dishwasher. I wouldn't do yoga in this because I'd be worried about it getting out of place and spilling, but you can totally have a lot of movement while wearing this and feel very comfortable. The type of bra I would recommend wearing is like one of these sports bra kind of looking nursing bras that have just like a lot of stretch. I do loosen the strap when I wear it, but you don't need any sort of like special nursing bra, I would say. It's very easy to take apart and clean. It came with this little brush, which is super helpful because some of those parts are a little difficult to get in there with a traditional brush. When you're putting it together, you're gonna wanna remember a couple things. First, make sure that the angled part of your diaphragm is pointed in towards the pump. Also make sure that your duckbill is horizontal with the pump. And of course, make sure that all your other parts are very secure when you put them on. My M1 came as a 27mm flange, and it also came a 24mm and 21mm insert, so I just put in my 24mm insert. Something very specific to this pump that you are gonna wanna remember is to close this top lid. So you'll still be able to pump with it open, but when you lay it flat, it may tip over. It does have this flat bottom, so it's probably gonna be fine, but it can be a little top heavy and it can just kind of tip forward, and then you're gonna lose some milk, which would be terrible. You can also set it like this. It also has a flat bottom, but again, this is not like the most secure when you set it down, so make sure you close this just in case. When you're done pumping, you can pour out your milk by just opening it up and pouring it out. It does take like a little bit to pour out. It's kind of a slow pour. I like to open it up too and then just get those last few drops instead of just rely on the spout. Let's talk pumping tips. When you put this on, you're gonna wanna put it on very precisely. You want your nipple in the complete middle. If it's towards the side or it's coming along just the top or something, you're not gonna pump. It's just your nipple is gonna be blocked. So you can either do it one of two ways, I would say. You can either kind of just roll it on to make sure that your nipple is in the middle, or you can kind of pinch your breast, put it on, and then turn it on. Don't be afraid to like stop pumping and check that it's in the middle if you feel like something's wrong, because you don't want to do like a full pump and then realize you got no milk, because that is very disappointing. To turn it on, you just hold it down for 3 seconds and it'll turn on the massage mode. The strength of this pump is very different than its sister, the S12. The S12 is like crazy strong. And this is, I would say, more moderate. It does have 9 levels, but you're probably gonna wanna hike it up a little bit versus the S12 where I keep it on like just super low. I'm not someone who needs like crazy strength to pump. It has levels 1 through 9, and I like to have my M1 on level like 4-ish for massage mode for 2 minutes. And then when I kick it over to expression mode after 2 minutes, I like to have it on level like 7-ish. Something interesting about this pump is it has a combination mode. It does a couple short pulls like from massage mode and then a long pull from expression mode. I'll show you here. I'm not very into that mode. I haven't found it helpful, but everyone's body's different, so your body may respond really well to it. It's just another good option. The bottle will hold 5 ounces, and it does say in the manual that you'll start to lose suction when it starts to fill up. So if you are an overproducer, you may have to like stop and empty and then re-go. Okay, let's talk troubleshooting. First of all, if you are not getting suction, but your motor is on and you can hear it, check your parts. This actually happened to me. My diaphragm was not on correctly. I had it switched the wrong way, and so I just wasn't getting suction. You also want to check your duckbill. If that is pointed the wrong way, it just may not be suctioning correctly. If you're getting any leakage, definitely check your parts. You want to make sure that this part is really on there. You can sometimes even hear a snap, but actually visually look around, make sure every single part of it is connected correctly. Make sure the pump is on your boob correctly. Make sure your nipple is in the middle. Like I said, if it's hitting the side or your nipple's like over here, you're not gonna get any milk. If you're not getting much milk or as milk as you normally do, you may need to hike this up. Like I said, if you have one of the other Momcozy pumps and you're used to using it at a low level, you're probably gonna need to turn this one up to a much higher level. I would also suggest doing an extra couple minutes of pumping with this pump than you would, say, a plug-in pump, just because the suction level is different, it affects your body different, and just an extra couple minutes can help you get the same amount of milk maybe than you would, say, your plug-in pump. I would also make sure that you're using a good bra for this. If you're using a bad bra and it's kind of tilted, you're not gonna get a good pump. So you want to make sure that it's actually kind of flat on your boob like that. And so a good way to do that is wearing one of these kind of like sports bra type nursing bras, or in general, just a really stretchy, good coverage nursing bra. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I hope to do a whole nother video comparing the M1 to some of the other portable Momcozy and Amazon portable pumps. If you have any questions about the M1, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer as many as I can. If you see a question and you know the answer, help a mama out, jump in there for sure. I know these pumps are quickly selling out and are often out of stock, but I know Momcozy is replacing them when they can, so be sure to go back to the website and check it out if they are out of stock. You can use my code Madison10 to order for 10% off. I'll put that in the description box. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope to do some more pump review videos in the future. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Please give this video a like, leave me a comment, and I will see you in my next one.